Hey everyone, welcome to Homes for Beginners, where I show you how to do repairs around the house yourself. In this video here, I'll be showing you how to replace a ceiling light in your home. Some ceiling light designs will vary, so the assembly of a new light and disassembly of an old light may not be the same. Here's a look at the existing light. My girlfriend is wanting to change this as she is making a new office. The original light is LED and can give that visual impression of being somewhat cold. First is turning the power off. It's good to have the existing light on first. A form of circuit tester is a great idea. This will demonstrate if there is power. First is using a receptacle tester. This simply plugs in and has various lights to determine if there is faults or if there is power at the circuit. With exposed framing in behind this wall, I can see this receptacle is on the same circuit as a light. However, that's not always the case, so don't assume because that can lead to getting hurt. Next is using a non-conductive voltage tester. Holding this close to the receptacle, switch, or wire, it will flash and create an audible beep to alert that this circuit is live. Live means that there is power present. Determine your room breaker. This should be labeled on the panel, but isn't always the case, so you may need to walk back and forth to visually check if the power is off in that room. Once the power appears to be off, go back with the circuit testers to make sure it's off. A multimeter can also be used as well, but I won't get into that with this video. Now is removing the old light. Processes will vary. This model has screws on this side that will need to be removed first. You may need a second pair of hands as holding the light fixture up in the ceiling can be awkward. Remove the Marek connectors, also known as wire nuts. These are a screw-on connection. Turn counterclockwise to remove. Disconnect the wires and finally remove the light fixture. There is no ground wire here, so that doesn't need to be disconnected. The mounting bracket will also need to be removed. This is held on with 2 screws. Mounting brackets will vary between light models. Some are interchangeable, others are not. Here's a new light. Some assembly may be required. The mounting bracket will fasten to the octagon box, then the light base will bolt to this. Usually assembly is fairly straightforward and instructions should be supplied. All the hardware should be supplied as well. The socket is installed into the frame, then the base plate, ground wire, and finally the nut. Also make sure the holes for the mounting plate is clear from the frame on the other side. There are 3 wires here. A ground wire, which is the bare copper wire, and should be fastened by a screw inside the box. Then is a black wire, which is the power or hot wire, and finally a white wire, which is neutral. Install the mounting bracket onto the box using the supplied screws. This will need to be centered on the box. Make sure these are tight, otherwise the fixture may move. Loosen the ground screw. This is typically green in color. Wrap the bare copper wire around this and tighten. I left some extra on the other side, so a Marek connector can be used to connect it to the supply ground wire. Make sure the end pieces of wires are even. Insert them into the correct Marek connector, then tighten by turning clockwise. The exposed conductor on the black wire was slightly too long, so I did trim the exposed conductor back. A bare conductor should not extend past the case of the Marek connector. Align the exposed conductor to both the black wires, insert them into the Marek connector, and twist clockwise until tight. Do the same for the white wires. Make sure those connections are tight. Lift the light up in place and then push the wires into the box. Make sure these wires do not catch up on anything or become pinched when the fixture is installed. Push the light base onto the screws and install those retaining nuts. After that, your choice of bulb can be installed. Turn on the breaker. Now you can enjoy the newly installed fixture. Here are some before and after comparisons. As you can see, the style of light and light bulb color can affect the mood of a room. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a like and drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more home DIY videos. Thank you for watching.